So we just got SummerSlam 2024, I would say a very well received premium live event. But if there's one thing I know about wrestling fans, it's really hard to please us. So I asked my dear viewers if they have any hot takes on SummerSlam. Of course you guys did. Of course you did. So let's read some WWE Hot Takes, SummerSlam edition. A little disclaimer. Yes, Nia Jax won the WWE Women's Championship, which makes me truly happy. I'm over the moon. So if I see any criticism, hate on Nia Jax, my queen, your queen, our queen, I will ban you from watching my videos. Roman's crowd reaction ruined his theme song moment. This is a very weird one. I can't believe anyone would complain that we got a big pop. So I believe this is kind of a joke. Another viewer said the new Roman theme kinda sounds off. So yeah, Roman came back with a new theme song. Well, technically not necessarily. I've seen some people saying he actually used that song at WrestleMania. I do kinda agree. Like, in a way, I do love it. My man is coming out like Ultra Instant Goku. Just next level shit, man. Next level shit. Like the final boss, right? Move, Rocky. Roman is that guy. The one problem I definitely have with that theme song is that the intro is really long, and I wish it jumped to this part a little bit sooner. But it's kind of crazy that WWE are now using his special theme song as just a regular song. We'll see what happens, but I guess it does fit him as a babyface a little bit more. The main event is overbooked. If Roman didn't return, this match would be okay. And this is where I always disagree with the wrestling fans, so I'ma have to say nope. Here's the thing. The best response I could give to this kind of criticism, well, it did happen. And that was the whole point. That's the reason why it was in the main event. There's no way WWE would give you Solo versus Cody, a very predictable match for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam, if Roman was not gonna make his return. Without Roman's return, this match wouldn't even happen, probably. Well, not at SummerSlam. Paul Heyman should have announced Roman before he came out. I'm gonna have to agree, man. I'ma say, yep. People, there's only one thing that I truly asked out of this Roman Reigns return. Paul Heyman is in danger, he gives you that evil smile, and we hear Roman's theme song. Now, with that being said, WWE could still do that moment, but it's not gonna be much of a surprise anymore, so I'm gonna have to agree. It was great. Could have been even better. Damian Priest was the man of the show. It's time we put some fucking respect on Damian's name. I really love this guy right now. At first, I didn't feel this championship title reign, but lately, like, I love his matches, I like his promos, I like that WWE are mentioning his personal life, you know, it kind of makes him a bit more likable, a bit more relatable, and that Gunther versus Damian match was an absolute banger. So you see, people, we can get along sometimes. We can get along. Greatest SummerSlam ever. Not just the matches were good, but great storylines and surprises, even though it was predictable. Sometimes predictable equals makes sense. Although I'm of an opinion that sometimes you need to shock people and do something really stupid at first glance with the idea that this is actually leading to something, you know, just to confuse the fans, but eventually you need to go like, oh, that's why. I've seen a lot of you guys saying that this was the greatest SummerSlam ever, and the thing is, how can I possibly even argue with that when every single match delivered, every single one of them? How can you argue against that, right? Like, obviously we had many great SummerSlams, but I can't think of one that literally had every single match being this damn good. Jimmy Uso should have returned with Roman Reigns, so he won't be outshadowed by Roman. I disagree, you know, because Roman and Jimmy are not cool. They're not cool anymore. I don't think so. Are they? What I think needs to happen is that we need to get this moment of Jimmy Uso helping Roman Reigns, and now we have another big pop. We need to see Roman Reigns kinda in danger or being outnumbered. Here comes Jimmy, and crowd goes wild because these two just reunited. It's all about familia, the original familia. Nia is a good girl. I hope the Great One likes her one day. What are these accusations? No! I am disgusted. I am disgusted! How could you make these assumptions, accusations? Man, I'm honestly very disappointed in you. No, people, I like Nia. I think she's pretty decent. I think she has something different to offer in the WWE right now. She's a champion now. She worked her ass off. She improved. Her promo game sucks. But all in all jokes aside, it's a running meme, people. I'll never let this go. But I'm happy for Nia. I honestly am. By the way, YouTube tells me majority of you are not even subscribed, so make sure to change that and click the notifications on. Thank you very much. Punk's obsession with that bracelet kinda ruined the match for me, but it was still a good match. I was actually watching this match texting my cousin, and we did kinda laugh about it. If only you didn't focus on the goddamn bracelet. Beat the man, win the match, take the bracelet, I know. But sometimes we need to forget about things like these because it still worked for the storytelling. That was the whole point, in my opinion. The way I see it, over the past few months, CM Punk got in Drew McIntyre's head. Drew got obsessed with CM Punk, and now it actually backfired. Am I exaggerating this? That's how I felt about it. Roman's return lost its hype because it happened too early. I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to see Roman, and WWE already pushed themselves into a corner by booking Cody versus Solo, but at the end of the day, I believe that was intentional. Like I've said, you can't book this match in the main event and not have Roman returning. And look, maybe you do have a point right here. It all depends now on what's gonna happen next. If for the next 2 months it's gonna be boring, I'm gonna say you were right. Priest should have retained. I don't know, man. It sucks. If it was anyone but Gunther, maybe I would agree. You know what I hate? We didn't get the World Heavyweight Championship match between Finn Balor and Damian Priest, but Finn Balor costing Damian Priest the World Heavyweight Championship match, that makes it so much more personal. So at the end of the day, I'm on a fence, but I'm gonna say I have to disagree with this one. Dominic is the best heel in the world right now. The stuff he's doing is amazing. I mean, how can I argue against that when the guy turned heel while being a heel? He turned from a heel to a dick. You know, this is a brand new term in wrestling right now. He's not even a heel, he's just a dick. You know? A big ol' schmeckle Dominic is. I don't like how titles only change at WrestleMania at SummerSlam now. Both shows saw most of the titles change, with just a few champions retaining. Yeah, the thing is, like, SummerSlam and WrestleMania have conclusions. What you get in conclusions, most of the time, title changes. If that works for the storyline. I do have to agree, I wish Triple H would book more title changes during a B-level pay-per-views to give us more of a reason. So I think he needs to make that statement. Basically, at the next B-level pay-per-view, well, maybe not right now, but you get the idea, get a championship title change. The fake bloodline is actually good. Yeah, I mean, I like it mostly because of Jacob Fatu. By the way, he did get injured, so that's really, really unfortunate, you know? That really sucks, man. I'm such a huge fan already. I don't know, I still feel like the fake bloodline still lacks star power in a way. Like, it's still a great faction, but you can't possibly compare it to the OG bloodline, and the comparison is always gonna happen. So that's kind of the problem. It will always be compared to one of the greatest WWE factions of all time. I will say it's definitely growing on me, and I can't wait to see where The Rock actually stands, the new bloodline or the original bloodline. Braun Breaker vs Sami Zayn was a huge disappointment. It felt like they were rushing to the finish to save time for other matches. I will disagree. There's a reason why this pay-per-view absolutely flew by, and we got 7 matches. That's one thing. The other thing is, that was kinda the whole story. Braun Breaker lost against Sami Zayn. This time, he was focused, he studied Sami, he took it seriously and showed how dominant he actually is. And maybe the reason was to save time, I don't know, but it worked for this match, and we got that variety. Not every match needs to be long, so I completely disagree. I think it made Braun Breaker look really, really strong. And finally, Nia winning isn't the worst thing. Yeah, man, it's not even a hot take anymore. We, on this channel, we love Nia. You know what? Let's call ourselves Nia Jax Maniacs. Oh, that was bad. Nia stans. Well, anyway, what I'm trying to tell you, she's our queen. And don't ever disrespect my queen. People, thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. More hot takes, please. Just anything when it comes to WWE, and you might end up being in the next video. Just give me hot takes. Thank you for watching The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.